Good morning, welcome back to Mini Farm SM1. We're continuing on with our Lego block blanket or building block blanket today, and I'm going to show you how I do the borders around the edge. I just do this with US single crochet or UK terms double crochet, and I will show you how I do that, and I do it all the way around. So I get the strip, which I showed you in the last video. I showed you in the first video how I make the block alone. So I showed you this one with the 4 dots, and you just add a couple of rows for the extra line for the 6 spot block. Oh, that's difficult to say. And I then showed you how I continue on, but I just continue on each block rather than making individual blocks and connecting them together. I just continue on with the next colour in the sequence. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to choose a colour that's different from the beginning and the end. So I'm actually going to go with red. So let's see. So we just take a red yarn and we find our hook, and we doesn't matter which end you begin on, but choose an end, and then I'm going to start in somewhere in the middle of the end of the beginning block we're going to start on. Insert your hook through any point, but I start in the middle. Take my yarn, and I'm just going to pull it through just like I did when I was connecting the yarn to make the next block. I'm going to do exactly the same. Pull through a loop, hold on to the tail, and just chain or slip stitch to connect that. And then just a single UK terms double crochet, US terms single crochet into that first space, and just keep doing that until you reach the end. So depending on how far in you decided to begin for this part of the pattern, obviously that would show you how many stitches you need to do before you get to the first corner. I'm just making sure I tuck in that end, that tail, so that I don't have to sew in any tails at the end. So there we go. So I'm at the end. Now here I'm going to do another one. So I've done one single crochet or double crochet. Insert your hook into the same space and do the same again. So that's 2 in that space. Now this just helps to give us that corner again. So I'm actually going to do a total of 3 single crochet or double crochet in this corner. And that's why I like to start in the center, because it just means you're not trying to begin on the corner trying to squeeze all those stitches in. You've begun further on. Right, so you've done that, you've got your 3, so that's the stitch for this side, a stitch for the corner, and a stitch for this side. And you just continue on with your single crochet or double crochet. So the first row after the single crochet, your first row is actually of the US terms double crochet, UK terms treble crochet row. So in here you insert your hook into that gap. So the first gap between the first and the second stitch in that row. Insert your hook, pull up a loop. You've got 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through both loops. And I'm actually going to do 2 of those in this space because it's quite large. The next one is your half double or half treble crochet. In there I'm just going to do 1. Then we've got our double crochet or treble crochet, so that's 2 in that spot. And again, then we have our half. Don't know if you can see that. So just follow your rows. There's our half double or half treble. Insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through. Then we have another double crochet or treble crochet, so I do 2 in there. And you just continue this all the way along. So just look at your rows, see where you are, and continue until you get to the end. So you do 2 stitches in your larger spaces and 1 in your smaller spaces. So when you get to the end, you are then back at your row of single crochet or double crochet. So you insert your hook and you just do 1 in there. And you just continue this all the way along. So just pay attention to your rows and make sure if it is a row of single or / double crochet. Let me pull that through. So, oh, I've just pulled it back through again. Sorry, hold that thought. Try not to lose it all as I pull on it. There we go. Right, so the first row is the single or double crochet. The second row is the double or treble crochet. The third row is the half double or treble crochet, and then we have the double or treble, half full, single or double. So it's just remembering your pattern and doing the border accordingly. So the single or double crochet row has 1 single or double crochet. The double or treble crochet row has 2 for the border, and then we have the half, so that just gets 1, and we just do that and we continue it all the way along, all the way round. So but just remember on the corners, so obviously we'll have 4 corners, 2 in the beginning and 2 at the end, and just remember to get 3 in each corner so that we can keep our corners nice and crisp all the way around. When you get to the end, you finish like all the other times. You just pull up a loop, do a chain stitch or a slip stitch to pull that through, and then it's tied off, and then you just trim and you leave it. And that's that. You just do that all the way around, continue all the way around until you get to the end. Please do leave us a comment, like this video if you've enjoyed this series, and if you are enjoying this series, perhaps you would consider subscribing. I do videos like this on crafts once a week, and I will also be doing videos on my animals. So please don't fret if you are here for the farm side of things. It is still here, usually on a Wednesday. I'm getting my routine in place. New year, new start, new routine. But hopefully we can work this out together. Please leave your comments below. I would love to hear from you. Take care, and I will see you next time. Bye.